In a world ruled by lame rubber band effects, a challenger has emerged, and its name is SharpShooter. What's up, YouTube? This is Damon, aka the world's worst magician, and today I'll be bringing you a look at SharpShooter by Jonathan Wooten, brought to you in part by Sansminds Magic. So if you're not familiar with this one, I'll leave a link in the description to where you can find out. But basically what it is, you can take a rubber band, you create a rectangle around the deck, and then when you let it go, it cuts to the spectator's card. So what you're going to get in the box now, from what I have been told, the box contains just it's a DVD that you'll receive from Sansminds. So I was fortunate enough to actually receive this directly from the creator himself. So I got it in the form of a download. I have heard that Sansminds also does offer a download version. It was part of a pack, so it may not be available at the time of this video. So as far as the demo, I'm not going to do it because I'm terrible with doing the rectangle piece. I mean, you'll see what I mean if you watch the trailer. But as far as the gimmick creation, it's a one-time thing. Takes you just a couple of minutes to go ahead and do that. You can do it with any standard deck. And any non-standard deck, absolutely. You can customize it to your liking and to your needs, so that's the good thing about it. As far as the performance skill level, you can definitely be a beginner. I'll cover one part of it in just a second here that I had a little bit of an issue with, but let's start with the negatives, shall we? So basically, for the negatives, and this is something that Jonathan said that, you know, most people, or all people, I guess, except myself, have not had an issue with. I had a problem with some misfires that kind of exposed the gimmick, and also just kind of it didn't cut to their card. So I believe it was a problem with my gimmick creation. So you just want to make sure that you take your time with it and just follow the instructions on the DVD and use the materials that they tell you to use. I use something a little bit different, and I'm thinking that maybe that's what caused it. So that's just a negative from my point of view, but you may have a different experience, and I'm hoping that everybody, you know, it just works flawlessly. It works for me now every time, so I think it was just a problem with that, but just be mindful of it. And it's not a negative at all, but there is a tiny learning curve with creating the rectangle and kind of getting it on the ground. So I kept on like letting it go with one finger or not putting it down far enough or flat. So you'll get used to it. So just get used to the finger position, learn how much they stretch. Here is a size 19 bag of rubber bands. This is what they suggested in the video. So this is what I went out and bought. Shout out to Office Depot. Go ahead and sponsor me. And basically that's it. So the only negative I had was just, you know, it misfired on me and I had some issues with that. But like I said, they're out of the way. Just be mindful of it. It may happen to you. As far as the positives, it is easy to do. Like I said, it's just a tiny learning curve on learning how to make that rectangle, but it's very easy to do. And the thing is, this is the best part, is that it can happen in the spectator's hand. So what you'll do is create the rectangle, put it down. So let me kind of show you that in here. So basically, once you have it and you put it down, you can actually have the spectator take over and put their fingers inside of yours, and then they'll be able to let it go and perform the magic. So to me, that's a very powerful part of this, because it's easy for people to say, you know, oh, the magician did it, or, you know, try to reverse engineer it. But if they were the ones that actually made the magic happen, that just changes the game, because now you've completely blown their minds. They did the magic, gives them a story to tell, gives them, you know, a crazy feeling. So to me, that's the biggest part of this. And as far as resetting it once you're done, it resets pretty much instantly. I mean, you can start again, and then the cool thing is, with one deck of cards, you know, you could, this is one of those things where once you do it, somebody's going to say, you know, oh, do that for me, and you can instantly do it again. So that's the cool part about it, is, you know, you got that instant reset. So as far as walking around or parlor magicians, Jonathan actually sent me a video on Instagram where I got to see him doing this on his own mat, kind of like a table surface, and they also did it on concrete in his video and in the Sansminds video. So you pretty much can do this on any surface. So I would say this is for either magician. I mean, mostly for like walking around. I mean, it's just something cool you could do, but if you're in a parlor setting, then you could definitely do this on a table if you wanted. And as far as a trash or treasure rating, this is absolutely a treasure because of the impact that you're going to have by letting that spectator do the magic. And like I said, once you get down that motion and you can put it down, it's very easy to do. I mean, all you have to do is just let go of the rubber band, right? So that's a pretty cool thing. So to me, the impact of letting the spectator do the trick is what really sells this for me. And like I said, you'll be able to pick it up in no time at all. So yeah, I kind of flew through that one, but I think that's everything you need to know about SharpShooter by Jonathan Wooten and brought to you by Sansminds.com. All right, see ya. Well, I hope you liked that review. And if you have any questions, magic tricks, or decks that you want to see reviewed, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. As always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that like button and subscribe for any future reviews. All right,